Welcome back to the State Pension Update. November 2025 is shaping up to be a truly transformative month for motorists across the United Kingdom. The Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, or DVLA, along with the Department for Transport, DFT, have confirmed a sweeping set of new driving regulations that will impact millions of vehicle owners nationwide. These are far from minor administrative tweaks. They represent major adjustments in how you will drive, renew your license, manage insurance, and even handle your road tax. The government's vision is clear: to create cleaner, safer, and fully digital roads across the country. While these goals sound progressive and forward-thinking, they also bring additional responsibilities, stricter compliance checks, and potential costs that every driver, particularly those over 60, needs to understand and plan for carefully. In this comprehensive guide, we will walk you through all the upcoming rule changes, explain who they apply to, and provide guidance to ensure you are fully prepared ahead of the official rollout this November. The reasons behind these sweeping changes are rooted in a larger effort by the UK government to modernize and streamline transport management under the Digital Roads 2025 initiative. This initiative is aimed at creating a fully integrated and highly efficient system for vehicle registration, monitoring, and verification. For authorities, this translates to faster enforcement, improved oversight, and greater transparency. For drivers, it means adapting to new digital systems, online verification procedures, and increased data connectivity between government departments. The DVLA, HMRC, and other branches of government are now integrating their databases so that your driving record, tax status, and insurance details can be automatically cross-checked and verified in real time. For everyday drivers, this means that vehicle and driver information will be connected to a single, central digital registry. License renewals and road tax verification will occur automatically, and penalties for incorrect or outdated details are set to increase significantly. Paper-based processes are gradually being phased out, so if you have relied on traditional forms of documentation, you will need to adjust quickly. The UK is moving to a fully digital driving system, and all motorists must be prepared to navigate these changes efficiently. One of the most significant updates arriving this November is the introduction of digital driving licenses. Physical plastic licenses will still be valid for now, but every new license renewal or application will now include a digital version accessible via the gov.uk app. This digital license will display your driving record, license status, and any endorsements, and it will rely on biometric identity verification using either your passport or national ID. This shift is crucial because paper and plastic licenses are expected to be phased out entirely after 2030. Online identity verification will soon become mandatory for renewals, and any discrepancies in your information across DVLA, HMRC, and gov.uk could lead to automatic suspension or fines. While the DVLA has stated that this system will simplify renewals in the long term, older drivers and those living in rural areas without smartphones may encounter difficulties during the transition. Another major update concerns clean air and emission zones. From November 2025, these zones will expand beyond major cities such as London and Birmingham to include over 30 towns and cities across the UK, including Manchester, Sheffield, and Bristol. Vehicles that do not meet Euro 6 emission standards will be subject to daily charges when entering these clean air zones, or CAZs, with local authorities using automatic number plate recognition technology to enforce compliance. Charges are expected to range between £8 and £15 per day for older petrol and diesel vehicles. While electric and hybrid vehicles remain fully exempt, repeated violations could lead to fines of up to £240. Although these measures align with the UK's net zero by 2050 goals, they could place financial pressure on motorists unable to afford newer compliant vehicles, particularly older drivers and low-income households. Insurance and MOT verification is also becoming fully automated. Starting this November, the DVLA will work directly with the Motor Insurance Database, or MID, to confirm MOT and insurance status in real time. This means that when you start your vehicle or drive through monitored areas, the system will instantly check if your MOT and insurance are valid. Any lapses could result in an automatic digital fine without the need for police intervention. Vehicles over 10 years old will require additional emissions testing during MOTs, and persistent offenders could have their registration suspended automatically. Essentially, Missing an MOT or failing to renew insurance will no longer go unnoticed, and penalties could arrive instantly through your gov.uk account or text alerts. In addition, road tax payments are undergoing a significant transformation. Under the new Financial Transparency Act, all payments for road tax will now need to be verified through linked bank accounts associated with your national insurance number. Cash payments or payments from third-party accounts may no longer be accepted. Joint account holders, including pensioners who rely on family members for assistance, must ensure both identities are verified. While the aim of this measure is to reduce fraud and improve payment traceability, it may initially create confusion for drivers who are not accustomed to digital banking or linked payment methods. These regulatory changes also come with stricter penalties for non-compliance. With most processes automated, fines will be issued digitally, and challenging them may require more effort than before. Updated examples include £100 for unverified or failed road tax payments, £1,000 for failing to update license details after moving, £300 for delayed MOT renewals, and £500 or more for outdated insurance or ID information. While the government believes these measures will enhance road safety and reduce fraud, many drivers worry about unintentional fines due to system errors or missed notifications. Older drivers are expected to feel the impact most acutely. Many over the age of 60 still prefer paper documentation and in-person renewals. Transitioning to a digital system may present challenges in verifying identity, updating records, or navigating online portals. Common difficulties could include limited experience with gov.uk or banking apps, challenges completing biometric ID checks, lack of physical reminders for renewals, and a higher risk of accidental penalties. To support this demographic, the DVLA is offering assisted digital services at local post offices, free workshops organized by councils, and a 6-month grace period for late verifications, ending in May 2026. These initiatives are designed to help drivers adjust before full digital enforcement becomes mandatory. Experts recommend taking proactive steps to stay compliant. Drivers should update their license and gov.uk profiles, ensure MOT and insurance are valid, link bank accounts for road tax payments, check whether their city is adding a clean air zone, and retain both digital and printed versions of documents for now. Taking these precautions will help ensure a smooth transition to the new digital framework and minimize the risk of unexpected fines. Looking ahead, the November 2025 updates mark the beginning of a fully digital driving era in the UK. Physical documents such as license cards, MOT certificates, and tax discs are expected to disappear entirely by 2026, with nearly 90% of UK drivers projected to hold a digital driving identity. This transformation promises increased efficiency and transparency, but it also introduces a more closely monitored, data-driven system. The takeaway is clear: the future of driving is digital. Drivers who adapt early will avoid confusion and fines, while staying informed, verifying records, and preparing documents will ensure a smooth transition. The way Britain drives is changing faster than ever, and early preparation will make all the difference. If you found this breakdown useful, subscribe to State Pension Update for ongoing, reliable insights on DVLA, DWP, and HMRC changes affecting drivers and pensioners across the UK.